in 2009, Senator Van Pute had a bill, got out of the Senate, Senate Higher Ed to the House Higher Ed, got onto the floor, and Representative Castro was carrying her bill. And at the last minute, there was an amendment added that added legacy. Chairman of Appropriations comes to the back mic. He's like, whoa, hold on, members. What does this do? How does this affect the budget? And Representative Castro, either because he didn't know or he wasn't being truthful, said it's going to be a minimal impact, and whatever impact there is, it will be absorbed by the universities. That was way off. In fact, he said at one point, LBB said it was $800,000 per year with a 1% increase. Last year, it was $150 million in our universities absorbing this foregone tuition revenue. And so the future holds, according to them, is that in 2019 it's going to be $350 million. And the budget has only put about $10 million per year toward the whole Hazlewood. Right. This is just the dependent provision, not the veterans. Only the veterans, but this is $10 million for everything. And just the legacy was $150 million last year. The only way a university can absorb that, like there's one that got $1.8 million in foregone tuition revenue, and they got $30,000 from the state. So the only way to absorb the balance is to raise tuition. And so the average increase has been $300 per student per year. And if it's $350 million, that's an incredible increase. So there's got to be some curtailment of the qualification measures, and there's been different bills filed. The bill that I would pursue myself, that I have filed, that I'm working on as a committee substitute, which is a complete replacement of the original bill filed.
You filed basically a shell bill.
Basically,
right?
Yeah. It was 2 days before the deadline, and I tried to do what I could with the caption just to make it only about legacy. The veteran will stay the same. And most people serve more than 6 months. And right now you only have to serve 6 months. Well, you're still going to have to only serve 6 months if you're a veteran to get 150 free credit hours. But if you want to be able to pass that on to your children, I would ask that you serve at least 2 years. The average service time is very near 4. There's also no time limit on the use of that. And so higher ed can't determine that. Men can be fathers well up in age, and so even if you're a veteran and you don't have children in this 5-year time span, you might have children 30 years from now. Right. And higher ed can't determine that. And so putting a backstop to it, or a time limit of sorts, is something that I think we need to look at. The GI Bill has 15 years. It used to have 10 years. I am still looking at what time limit, because from the point of discharge, because I don't want to be paying lip service where it's preserved, but by the time your child is 16, the 15 years expired.
Right.
That's
not right.
That's not right. And so I'm considering even a 15-year time limit to register your dependents with the Veterans Commission or the Higher Education Coordinating Board. So higher ed can have a list of, okay, this kid's 8, in 10 years he's going to be coming to one of our universities. He's on the list, and they can kind of model for the future. Right now there's no way. And so that I've been talking to veterans since I filed the bill. The initial rush from them was, this is last session all over again. And I'm like, I'm not that guy. I'm here to help and to preserve it and make it sustainable for the future. But there has to be a give on both sides.